When I was 7 years old, I heard my father say something that secretly controlled my entire life. Money is the root of all evil. He said it with anger. My mother nodded. Everyone in the room believed it. So did I. I didn't know it then, but that sentence would decide where I lived, what I earned, how I suffered, how long I stayed broke. This is my story. I grew up in a small, crowded apartment. Crocked walls, leaking roof, secondhand furniture, cold floors in winter. My parents worked hard. My father, Samuel, worked in a factory. My mother, Ruth, cleaned offices at night. They were always tired, always stressed, always worried, and always broke. Bills sat on the table like enemies. Rent notices came every month. Electricity was cut off twice a year. But whenever money was mentioned, it wasn't about learning it. It wasn't about growing it. It wasn't about mastering it. It was spoken about like a curse. Rich people are greedy. Money destroys families. Chasing money kills your soul. We are poor, but we are good. I heard this every week. At dinner, during arguments, at church, during bad news. Money was evil. Poverty was purity. Without knowing it, I was being programmed. When I was 10, I sold lemonade outside our building. I copied something I saw on TV. Borrowed cups, mixed lemons and sugar, made a cardboard sign. Fresh lemonade, 50 cents. People loved it. By sunset, I had made $18. To me, it felt like magic. I ran home smiling. Mom, Dad, look! I showed them the money. My father's face changed. Where did you get that? I sold lemonade. Silence. My mother said softly, be careful with chasing money. My father added, don't let money change you. That night, I felt guilty. For earning, for winning, for trying. So I stopped. The fear was planted. I was smart. Top grades, good memory, loved books. Teachers noticed. One teacher told me, Daniel, you can be anything. Doctor, engineer, business owner, investor. But at home, get a stable job. Don't dream too big. Big money brings big problems. So I chose safety. No risks, no big goals, no ambition. Success felt dangerous. In high school, I met Marcus. Marcus loved business, loved numbers, loved growth. While I read novels, he read finance books. One day he said, let's start an online store. I laughed. That's risky. He said, so is staying poor. I didn't understand. Marcus tried, failed, tried again, learned, improved. I stayed safe. At 23, I got a job. Office assistant, $1,900 a month. No growth. My parents were proud. Stable, secure, good future. I believed them. I rented a small room, bought cheap furniture, lived paycheck to paycheck. Every month, salary, bills, food, zero. Repeat. Years passed. 5, 10. Same job, same pay, same fear. Marcus built companies. I watched. Marcus invited me to dinner. Nice place, soft music, expensive menu. I felt small. He asked, why are you still here? I said, life is hard. He replied, no, your beliefs are. That sentence stayed with me. You think money is evil, so you avoid it, and it avoids you. I was offended, but he was right. At 35, I lost my job. Downsizing, no warning, no backup. 3 months later, I was broke. No savings, no plan, no confidence. Rent overdue, phone cut, credit ruined. My parents were gone. I was alone. That's when I questioned everything. One afternoon, I sat in a park, broken, empty, scared. An old man sat beside me. Clean clothes, calm voice, peaceful eyes. He said, I was once broke too. I listened. He said, I hated money. Until I learned it's just a tool, like a knife. It can feed or destroy. Depends on you. My mind opened. I started reading books, biographies, psychology, finance. I learned money is neutral. Beliefs shape actions. Actions shape life. I wrote new rules. Money is freedom. Money is opportunity. Money is impact. Money is service. Every day, I repeated them. It felt fake until it didn't. I started small, freelancing, tutoring, online work. $100, $300, $1,000. For the first time, money felt clean, not dirty, not evil, powerful. I saved, invested, learned, failed, learned again. At 40, I launched a platform, teaching money, mindset, life skills. People trusted me because I was real, because I suffered, because I understood fear. It grew, slowly, then fast. Soon, I earned more in a month than I once earned in a year. I returned to my old neighborhood. Same walls, same pain. I funded students, fixed buildings, helped families. A boy was selling lemonade. I bought 5 cups and told him, don't stop. I finally understood. My parents weren't wrong. They were afraid. They never mastered money, so they rejected it. They chose safety over growth, comfort over freedom. If you believe money is evil, I'm not meant for wealth, I just want to survive, then survival is all you'll get. Not freedom, not choice, not peace. Survival. Money is not good. Money is not bad. Money is honest. It shows who you are. More generous, more selfish, more wise, more reckless. Money exposes you. Every day you choose fear or growth, safe or strong, comfort or courage. I chose late. You don't have to. I was the boy who thought money was evil. I didn't fail because I was lazy. I didn't fail because I was weak. I failed because I believed the wrong story. Now I live by a better one. Will you?